I pick Iowa to beat Clemson tonight in the basketball. There's some good games. I think it's Duke and Ohio State's probably playing right now.
It would be a very, very big win for the program.
I'll probably lose by 27, but I think it's like free hot dog day for students.
So it's at Iowa.
It's Bryce Cartwright bobblehead day there. I think they'll probably have about 500 left over. I'm not expecting a big crowd. I don't even know if the students are there or not. But if you are a student, go because it's free, and I think you get free hot dogs.
Might as well, and you can see a basketball game against two BCS quality BCS teams.
Two teams that are in the BCS.
Yes, not to say the quality's all there, but it's gonna be a tough game for Iowa, even though it's at home. You're battling an ACC school.
Horace Grant went to Clemson.
What is the ACC known for? Not its football that much. It's basketball.
Lacrosse.
Well, that might be the case too.
They're pretty good at that also. But no, they are best at basketball. And yeah, North Carolina and is it Wisconsin today?
Yeah.
And
that's a great
Duke
games.
and Ohio State. There's some
Clone fans,
high quality matchups.
We've got two major games coming up this week. UNI, then at Michigan.
I hope they win them both.
That would be outstanding. In my preview, I picked 12-1 pre-conference. Well, we have one loss, folks. We have to win both these games.
I'm going to say 60-59, they beat UNI. 90-85, they beat Michigan.
Whew. Michigan hasn't scored that much all season, but with our defense, I can see them doing that.
I think Shoelace and the football team could score more than the basketball team.
Yeah, unless they're playing Iowa State.
True.
All right, folks. CyHawkThoughts signing out. Steve Myers, Chuck Utek. We'll be with you next week.
Where can you find us?
Oh, wait a second. We'll know by next week. I've seen 3 spots for the Clones that people have been talking about. Most obvious one, Dallas against Big Ten, possibly Purdue, possibly Illinois, filling in for Conference USA. That is my number one choice right now. Easy to get to. Playing a Big Ten school, good for recruiting. Other one that I really like is out in Washington, D.C., playing in the Military Bowl. Army won't be able to make it.
Bell Helicopters?
I'm not sure, but Army is not eligible, so they won't make it against North Carolina. That'd be a fun game. I'm sure Harrison Barnes would be out on the sidelines for that one.
One would
potentially. The other one that you can think about right now is San Francisco against UCLA in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl, is what I've heard as well.
Oh.
All 3 destinations, pretty good destinations. None of them are Big 12 affiliated at this point in time, so there are bowls Iowa State doesn't see very often. So I think it would be a fun chance for the kids, the coaching staff, obviously the program in general.
Absolutely.
Iowa, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, there's a lot of different scenarios, and granted, it all depends if Michigan's going to qualify to be a BCS, because they might go BCS. I've heard Baylor and take it on RG3. No, I've seen enough of that.
You don't want to face them.
No, I don't. I don't think I do. I've heard Texas A&M. That's a winnable game for Iowa, and it conjures up memories of the '84 Freedom Bowl. Texas was highly ranked that year. They played Iowa in the inaugural Freedom Bowl. Chuck Long in his junior year. Yeah, this Chuck Long, I forget what that scored, like 55-7 or something just crazy. Set all sorts of Freedom Bowl records, which you would since it was the inaugural.
I would hope so.
Freedom Bowl. It was great. Texas A&M, very, they were highly ranked, like 7th or 9th to start the season, having a tough year. I think Iowa can win that. There's also talk that maybe it'll just funnel out where the Inside Bowl needs 2 teams, and Iowa and Iowa State are there.
Rematch, another triple overtime game. This time, all of us I guess not this time. We had great weather for the Iowa State game.
Absolutely.
Another great weather bowl game down in Phoenix.
I think they could get 40,000 fans, and I'd say that's the minimum they need for a good break even.
Yep.
And why wouldn't you have 20,000 of each or some mixture of the two? Get 40,000 plus fans. It's the closest thing to a Super Bowl you'll have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that people are going to absolutely hate that idea. I think it would be fun. Look, it's not going to happen every single year. Nebraska had to do it last year. They played Washington at the beginning of the season and ended up in a bowl game against Washington.
Crushed Washington
and
first
then
game.
Washington beat them in the bowl game. So Iowa fans might be a good idea.
I'm all right with it. A lot of people don't like rematches. Understood. A lot of people don't like the same bowl game back to back. Definitely understood. Iowa did good the last time they had back to back bowl games. Holiday Bowl of '86 and '87. Granted, 86, Rob Houtland, thank you for kicking that last second field goal. Kevin Harmon set him up. 87, thank you, Bert Hanks, for blocking the field goal of, was that Wyoming or San Diego State? I'm going to say, regardless, yeah. I think it was Wyoming in the second one.
I think the Cowboys or the Broncos? I think
Wyoming?
Cowboys.
They are...
Cowboys. Are they Cowboys?
Sure.
I think they're Wyoming Cowboys.
Well, their logo is a guy on a horse.
That's usually a cowboy.
Dennis Dembo went to Wyoming.
Well,
He was a
good.
good basketball player.
There's a lot of good Wyoming people. I don't know any of them
Oh,
personally.
no?
Do you?
Taco John, John Turner, he lived in Cheyenne, Wyoming. He started Taco John's. I met him, and he passed away in 2005. So he unfortunately is dead.
I'm familiar with Taco John's.
Yeah, I've been there. Supported him many a time. And yeah, he was a great guy, and he's from Cheyenne, and actually started Taco John's. I have a little taco shop in an alley.
Isn't it crazy, folks? Taco John's starting in Wyoming.
John Turner.
Good stuff, John. Appreciate your Super Potato LA.
That's good.
That is good stuff. All right, we are really gone now. Probably went over than what we wanted to again, but guess
That's
what,
what
folks?
we do.
You're loving every minute of it.
Yes.
Even with technical difficulties, we're here. We're here each and every week. How many shows can say they're here each and every week? Probably a lot of them. But they probably have people fill in if they can. I've heard the radio stations. Oh, this is Doug Gottlieb filling in for...
Well, you ain't even filling in. They don't even have fill-ins. They just go to the National.
Yeah.
They just go to ESPN. We don't call Doug Gottlieb and say, hey, can you do 2 hours? We're going to hype
We're
you in.
here each and every week to give you information that you could hear anywhere else.
Well, not. Our picks are better than everyone else's.
And we know John Turner.
Yes.
So, take it easy, fans.
Thank you very much for supporting CyHawk Thoughts. We'll see you next week. Get ready for that bowl extravaganza because it is going to be awesome. Lots of great information coming down on that.
And if you really, I mean, it's Thanksgiving. You're in a thankful mood. You're thanking them for their support.
Yeah, thank you.
Money's always good. Just, I'll give you the address once you get a hold of us.
Yes.
CyHawkThoughts@yahoo.com. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, you can follow us on Foursquare, CyHawk Thoughts Studio, and you can find us that way too.
Okay. I learn something new every day.
Yeah. I follow Ashton Kutcher on it. I'm sure he's not following me.
No.
But
I had some new guy follow us today.
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, new guy.
He's from Phoenix. He wanted me to check out his new albums.
Yeah. We'll check him out.
Chuck will check him out, folks.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know, but it has. I can't.
It's not
remember.
Mark Lindsay. He did a song about Arizona.
No, it's it. I don't know. I don't know why he's following us. If you're there watching this show, why are you following us?
And thank you for doing it.
Yes, thank you for your support.
Like Bartles and Dreams.
All right, folks, take it easy. Bye bye.
See you next week.